In many ways, Gallaudet College in Washington, D.C. resembles the average small American campus. But in one way, it is unique among all institutions of higher learning in the world. Every student is deaf. The world of sound is closed to them. For the newcomer at Gallaudet, familiarity with the campus and its traditions comes quickly in the silent rapport of the sign language. Every new student learns of the great teacher, Thomas Hopkins Gallaudet, and of his son, Edward Minor Gallaudet, who founded the college in 1864. Its site was the estate of Amos Kendall, an officer in the cabinet of President Andrew Jackson. Today, after 100 years of growth, modern buildings have been added, but the quiet remains. Gallaudet, the world's only college for the deaf, remains a landmark in man's effort to understand and help those who do not have the gift of hearing. With a recent expansion of facilities financed by the United States government, Gallaudet now accommodates 400 students. Each of them must pass stringent entrance requirements, but no qualified student is rejected for lack of funds. Those who need financial help can receive government and private scholarships. Most students who enter Gallaudet are not ready for courses at the college level. To help in the adjustment, they are given instruction in the preparatory school. Each student's hearing problem is different. Some cannot hear at all. Others, if they wear hearing aids or earphones, can hear noises. They can hear sounds which are something like speech. The problem they share in common is communication in a hearing world. This community of the deaf is an international one. Students from countries all over the world come here for knowledge which will be useful to the deaf in their own countries. To understand their common problem better, one of the first courses they take is on the principles of sound. For those who cannot hear, the unknown world of sound is a bewildering thing to fathom. In the isolation of Gallaudet, it is possible to close off the outside world, to forget the obligation of reading lips. To remedy this, all classes are taught with the simultaneous method of speech, using lips and hands. Professor Doctors has normal hearing, but he has learned to teach in the expressive language of signs. However, abstract ideas, even well expressed, are difficult for the deaf. Gallaudet offers a regular college curriculum leading to the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science. The college has discovered and developed scientists who otherwise might never have realized their potential. To prepare themselves for careers in the hearing world, students receive special training once a week in the Hearing and Speech Center.
I'm fine, Carolyn, but remember the rule, no signing in this class. Do you remember what we were working on last week? the production of the S sound. Say, you try it.
Day.
Carolyn, look in the mirror and make the S sound. So.
Do.
Some. Look there.
Dum.
Look where my tongue is. Gently against the teeth. So.
Do.
Persistence.
Persistent.
Persistence spells success. Persistence.
Persistent.
It is hard to imitate sounds you have never heard. The college offers many forms of recreation to help balance the student's life at Gallaudet. The cycle of assignments, classes, and tests makes time seem scarce. For students anywhere, these are the years when you begin to learn of the world you live in. When you take time to discover yourself. They are the years for exploring and dreaming. It is the time to enter an exciting world of ideas, to put your convictions on trial, to develop the sense of yourself as a thinking individual in preparation for the professional career that lies ahead. Though the deaf are always articulate with each other, they keep returning to their own special problem, the hard and unchanging fact that they cannot hear or speak normally.
Let's listen to some of these words, Carolyn.
Shed. Ma. Ba. Hiss. Athlete. Classic. Protected. Stairs. Doctor.
If you cannot hear the difference,
Bells.
it's hard to be consistent.
Persistent.
Persistence.
Persistent.
Persistence.
Persistent.
Look at my tongue. It's pressed gently against my teeth. Persistence.
Persistent.
Persistence spells success.
Persistent.
That's all right, Carolyn. We worked very hard today.
Hours, days, and years can pass with effort, but no progress. The graduate department at Gallaudet is world famous as a center for research into the nature of hearing and the exploration of better teaching methods. Most graduate students have had teaching experience in this country or abroad, and all of them can hear. These graduate students are given some opportunity for observation and practice teaching at the Kendall School for Deaf Children, located on the Gallaudet campus. Mr. Bafo of Ghana is one of the foreign graduate students who will return to his native country to work with deaf children there. Mr. Lopez, a graduate student from Colombia, has an opportunity to do speech work in Spanish with this Colombian youngster. Vibrations are a link to the hearing world. Lack of hearing does not handicap the Gallaudet teams when they compete with other colleges. Though the players cannot hear the cheering, it is still communicated to them. They can sense it and respond to it. In the same way, they can sense what music has to say. With patient guidance and with amplifying equipment, they can come to sense the rhythm of the waltz. Once they feel and respond to rhythm, they can express it in dancing, for the expression of rhythm comes from within.
Good morning, Miss Benjamin.
Good morning, Carolyn. Nice beats.
Thanks.
We've been practicing.
Yes.
Let's try your favorite sentence.
Persistence spells success.
Good.
Persistence spells success.
Let's look at it in the mirror.
Success. Success. Success.
Even though slow improvement is possible, the deaf can never obtain normal speech. Their highest self-expression is in movement.